It's like your light went out. You keep your head down. You say, please don't see me now. No, not.
Whoops. Hey guys, my name is Kiera Miller, and I am the host of the formerly known as What's Your Life Journey podcast, but now I'm changing the name of the podcast to Unlock Your Freedom, and I'm going to share with you that story as to why I'm changing it. If you're looking to leave the shackles of shame behind and unlock the freedom that awaits you, you've already taken a major step on your journey just by watching this video. So you're tired of hiding, you're ready to own your truth, and you need inspiration plus a supportive community. I know this because I'm right there with you, and you don't have to do this alone anymore. Because the stories that I get to share with you and this community will empower you to own your truth and unlock your freedom. My name is Kiera Miller. I've always been a black sheep, but I didn't know how to embrace my uniqueness, so I remained silent and conformed. Some examples of this: in high school, when my peers bragged about getting trashed, I pretended to laugh, but deep down, my heart broke for them because I cared so much about people, and I actually went home and cried for them. I tried to fit in with the popular crowd, but was rejected. I wanted to be as successful as my brother, so I followed in his footsteps, and yet somehow I failed miserably. I've struggled with my sexuality and gender identity, so I even pretended to be someone else for almost 10 years, or catfishing as the world might call it, but I got caught. And when I did, I felt even more ashamed, exposed, lost, and very alone. I couldn't see my purpose. I refrained from telling anyone for a very long time, because I thought what I did made me too broken and ugly to be loved. I also didn't want to feel any wounds again. I just wanted to stay silent and pretend like none of it had happened. Throughout my darkest times, I've always turned to people's stories for hope, inspiration, and to be reminded that I am not alone. And then I share these stories with my loved ones in hopes that it will have the same impact on them. The most powerful lesson I've learned is that the truth will always set you free 100% of the time. You may experience pain, confusion, doubt, and loneliness at first, but once you are able to work through that, you will no longer be burdened by your secret. So since coming clean a few years ago, I've been empowered to own my truth and unlock my freedom. The more I talk about my past, the less power it has over me. I've shared my story with family, friends, and now you. I know that many of you, in some capacity, have pretended to be someone you're not because you are afraid people will not love the real you. I've been there too, and I've made it through to the other side. And that's why I'm sharing my story and other people's with you. Because I believe these testimonies will inspire you to embrace your identity and overcome whatever shame is holding you back from living a fulfilling life. Here's what I know now. I am more unique than ever, yet being my authentic self has brought courage, self-compassion, joy, love, creativity, purpose, and belonging. It has completely transformed my life, and I know the same will be true for you. So together, let's leave the shame behind, own our truth, and unlock our freedom.